I'm Ray.
And I'm Jenny, and we're Weber Family Reviews.
You may want to enunciate.
Oh, he's already being mean to me.
That's because you're about to be mean to me.
Yes.
So what we're doing here is she heard on a podcast. What's the podcast?
The Game Pit. Since the Dice Tower quit, I had to find new podcasts, so I've been listening to the Game Pit out of the UK.
And apparently what they did is guessed each other's top 10.
Yeah, his wife, I think it was Sean's wife, or Ronan's, Sean and Ronan are the two main people who do the podcast. His wife Natalie did her top 20, and he had to guess it. So then she went through his, and he marked whether he had it or not. So he's done his top 30, and I have made what I think his top 30 is here. What games are on there, and then we are going to, and I don't have them in any specific order or anything like that, I just have them alphabetically to make them easier to find. We'll see how many I get right.
So, well, that's not going to work because you got to guess my top 30.
Well, this is the top 30. I just didn't put it in any order. I'll tell you what, I think this.
Well, hold on.
I can tell you what I think is your top.
Well, hold on. No. We're gonna play. No, I ranked all of our games. And to be fair, she has probably seen it, but she doesn't pay attention to what I say when it comes to gaming, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna now go, what do you think my 30 is?
No, that's not how this works.
That is exactly how this works.
No, because I didn't put them in order, so we're not doing that.
That's your fault. What do you think my 30 is?
I don't know.
Okay, let's try something else. Hold on. What do you think my lowest game is? I ranked 270.
Oh, well, that's easy. That's like Candyland or something.
Nope.
Marrying Mr. Darcy?
Nope.
The Alaska Pipeline game.
Yes, which is Spades.
Spades are hearts. It's an awful game. It's at the cabinet. It's not even here.
All right.
I didn't put them in order, Ray. You're just going to have to go through them, and we'll see if they're on my list.
Nope. I choose... Okay. All right, we're just going to do 15. So, my number 30 is Dominations.
Okay, I didn't have that on either list, Ray.
That's because we've only played it once, but it left that impression, and I want to play it again. We just haven't got around to it because we're still attacking the shelf of shame.
So I definitely had a lot of, as I was doing his list, a lot of games that I knew were new that I looked at and went, well, did they make enough an impression to get high enough on his list? And see, I would have pegged that for maybe top 50, but because we only played it once, I wouldn't have got that high. I actually think we're going to probably do this again when I do mine.
Yep.
I think I'm easier to guess because I'm more consistent. He is definitely a high flux person.
So, all right, 29. Genotype.
That actually is, let's see here, that was on one of these lists. Yes, it was on my also rants. So, it's over there. This is what I so I started with like 60, I went through a collection, I picked I think like 70 games that I thought, and then I culled it down to 30. And so that was didn't make it to the final list. So we'll see.
You got it wrong.
Yes, I got it wrong, but it was closer. That was a closer one.
All right. Great Western Trail.
See, again, that one I thought about, but I didn't put it on there because I only played it once.
My son's sneaking by. Run, man.
Hello.
Yeah, I want to play it again.
So to me, to make it in this top thing, you have to have played it more than once. I don't know how you're breaking these games so high in one play. Great Western Trail, we played at Origins, and it was actually a really fun game.
What did we do as soon as we finished playing it?
Well, we bought it, but we knew we were playing it to see if we wanted to buy it.
Right. And did we stall?
No, but the point was, Ray...
This is the way this one's going to go.
Yeah.
But the point was what?
The point is we've only played it once.
And I want to play it again.
Okay. Anyways, I think we're gonna mostly be wrong because he's going off all these on one plays, and all his games he's played like 20 times, and you're at the bottom because he's.
Oh, that's not true. Not by a long shot.
Okay, because he's a gaming squirrel.
Yes, yep. 27. Snowtails.
See, that one, no, I don't think made it on there. Because I know you like the race games. I'm a bunch of race games. But I thought, that one I didn't think would make it that high. We play that once a year in March. They did runs running.
Well, we play it more than that.
Yeah.
We play it 3 or 4 times.
He's really into race games.
All right. Kemet. Blood and Sand.
That is on the list. That one I know because we just scheduled to play that with some friends. He's been really wanting to play it. But it's hard to get played at game night because it's such a big game, it's such a big setup and a big teach.
Yep.
And so we actually just scheduled to play it because he's been egging to play. So I knew that was.
And I'm gonna try and figure out how to put the images of the covers that I might. I don't know. I'm gonna take a picture of each one, just mostly because you don't want to steal from the internet. All right, 25. Old West Empensar.
Okay, that was on my also rants because again we've only played that twice. We actually just played that.
Wait, okay, but how do you pronounce it?
Old West Empresario.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it.
We just played that yesterday or the day before. That was really that's a really good
really
game.
Fun.
But again, we've played it like twice.
How many times have we played Snow Tips?
That one we played probably like 10, 15 times.
All right, well, how about this one? 24. Carson City.
That one is on my list.
Yep.
And that one we've had for a long time. That one you played for the first day at Carl and Samantha's house.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I like that one a lot. That's a really good worker placement, area control game. Love it. Give me a hard time.
Well, you notice how many of these are brand new that are on his list.
23. Suburbia.
I looked at that one, but that one's one of my favorite ones. I didn't think it was that high for you. I really didn't think it was that high for you.
It's always been that high. I like playing it.
I love Suburbia is like my top, is in my like top 5, but I didn't think it was that high on his.
It's 23. It's because you got bad taste. I mean, these are all horrible games.
Well, he's got to remember, my taste was him. So when he's questioning my choices, he's one of my choices.
Uh-huh. That's fine. Bad taste, you're still stuck with me. All right. Manhattan Project Energy Empires 22.
Oh, see, you know what? I actually didn't. I should have put that on there, but it's not on here because I saw Manhattan, and I know you don't love Manhattan Project. And so I didn't notice Energy Empires.
Our son, we forgot to give him a fork for the chocolate cake he has. That's important.
Game night was 2 nights ago. People left chocolate cake here.
Hello.
I'm not going to edit that out.
That's fine. I know what happened on that one. I probably would have put that on the list, but when I got to the list of Manhattan projects, I just skipped it because he doesn't particularly like it.
I don't mind it, but I don't like.
I like it a lot more, but he really liked Energy Empires, and I probably would have noticed that. But see, I would have noticed it in the E's, not the M's.
Quit making excuses.
I'm just giving my thing. But he did. That one's really cool because you have to clean up after yourself.
There's a lot to that one. I like it. All right, 21 mobile markets, and we have played that one quite.
That
a few.
was on my also
Short
rants, but again, see, I looked at that one and went,
haven't
played it enough. But we played that.
We played that several.
We signed up for a Teach Me the Game at Origins, and we played it, and then I went and stood in line the next morning to buy it. So.
And then we played it there a second time, and then we played it here, and then we played it here. We played it a lot.
That we've probably actually played a fair bit since we've got, yes.
Okay. Number 20, War of the Ring, 2nd edition.
I have that one right here.
There's no way.
Actually, it was funny. I was doing this list, and I go, shoot, War of the Ring has to be on here. And I go back, and I'm like, how did I miss it on the list? Because I just downloaded our list from BGG and was going through it.
I'm surprised that it's so low, but because I've played 1st edition and that one, and it's always good. All right, 19 is an impression, okay? This one got me. 19 is Orleans.
Oh, I didn't even put that on because that one you've only played once.
I have, but it's a bag builder, and I like it infinitely more than like we were. Then the other bag builder at the same time, Meeples and Monsters, that's gone. As soon as I played Orleans, I said that's out.
No,
So-
Monsters and Meeples was a big disappointment for both of us. We both went, there's got to be more here. We were, but Orleans, I actually learned it at, that was Origins. And then they had a good deal for the whole thing. And then I taught it to him when we got home. And I really like that one. I think that, I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up in my top, like
It's good.
even 10 or 20. I really enjoyed that one. And that one was a lot of fun because I kind of wandered into, I didn't even sign up. I just went, oh yeah, you can sit down and play. And it was awesome because you got taught it, you got to play with the group. This was my first convention thing, and that was a lot of fun.
Scoville was 18.
That was on here somewhere. That was on my alsos.
I love Scoville. You got that, you're moving around to get your peppers. You're planting the peppers to get to crossbreed the peppers, and then you're trying to make chili. I love it.
That
It's
one,
good.
I love that one too. I'm the worker placement person, so but that one he has played enough, so I give him that one. We
So
played well.
far, quite a few I have. Skullville, War of the Ring, Manhattan Project, Energy Empire, Suburbia, Carson City. I've played tons. This one I've also played a ton. Dice Throne is 17.
I have Dice Throne on the list because I know that was number 1 for a while, wasn't it?
Not very long.
Yeah.
The number ones have shifted quite a bit, but they're all kind of right around there. All right, 16. No complaints. Downforce.
I have that one too
Like,
because I knew him in the races. Like he loves that game. He really is a. I'm a worker placement. He's a race guy.
I'm Omni.
Yeah, he is.
But
But he does have a lot of favorite race games.
I do. I like Snowtails. I like Downforce, and there's other ones. Architects of the West Kingdom is 15.
I didn't put any of those on there because
We've played through them a couple of times.
we have. I just didn't.
And Architects is the one we played through a lot.
Yeah, I just didn't put any of them on there because I didn't think they would have gotten that high. So we really liked all those. I was really surprised because when we sat down to play both West Kingdom and North Sea, it's like they've been so hyped. I'm like, I bet they're not going to live up to it. We really felt both of them. The only one that I think fell a little flat was Shipwrights, and I bet Shipwrights is way down on your list.
Yeah, it isn't on the first page.
Yeah.
All right, so that was 15,
Okay.
but it's going pretty quick. So
Let's stop. Let's go all the way. I think in this video we're going to go all the way
We
to
might-
11.
we might as well. Okay, to 11. All right, 14. Rome.
I have that one. He loves the Red Raven little box games, the smaller box games. We have not, other than Islebound, we have not had the best luck with the
Yep. Red Raven game.
Red Raven games full ones.
Near and Far was okay, but then it disappointed us with the story at the end.
so
Long story short, don't want to do not. Yeah. 13. Gizmos.
I have that one.
Gizmos is just, and it's not fancy. It's not a heavy euro. It's not, and we'll get to those. And I like a lot of euros. I do. I like a lot of euros. But there's something very satisfying about Gizmos. You get in the energy. You try and build literally an engine to get more stuff. Marbles.
Yes, we just played that last night or the day before.
All right, 12. And it probably has more to do with the designer than anything else, but I really enjoyed the game, was Kanban.
I actually had Kanban right here.
That one has not been played as much, but we played the Gallerist a lot, and then I've just enjoyed all of the Certus games, but Kanban, we happen to have the driver's edition, just flowed really good for me.
I knew how big of an impression Kanban made on you, and that one, I said, as it made my final list, which was it's hard for me to go.
This one surprised me. Paladins of the West Kingdom.
See, and I didn't, as I said, well,
that one hasn't been played as much. We played Architects a number of times, but we haven't played Paladins but once or twice, maybe.
Yeah, we've been through them all. I just don't know how much we've, you know what I mean? And I'd like to sit down through them all. We ranked the North Sea. We need to do the same thing with West Kingdom.
Didn't like Viscounts as much. Liked it, but I liked Paladins a lot. So I guess Viscounts, that was my 11. So I'm going to stop the video because but we're not going to change clothes or anything. We're going to just continue on to the next. That way you're not super bored. But now she's going to mock me for my top ones.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Happy gaming.